Hello everyone, this is Witcher the Wizard with the Twin Flame, Twin Within reading for the week of August 12th through August 18th. As usual, I've pulled a card for the feminine energies and a card for the masculine energies, as well as an Enchanted Map Oracle card from Colette Baron-Reid to tie them both together. All right, so let's jump right into this. The card that I pulled for the feminine energy is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. All right. So the King of Pentacles is a card that talks about, well, let me start out this way. The Queen of Pentacles is the card that talks about you have mastered your ability to manifest abundance for yourself, right? So you've gone through the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, and now the Queen of Pentacles is that you've figured out how to. It's the energy of mastering abundance, manifesting abundance for yourself, and now that you have that. That wealth, that abundance, the resources, whatever they may be. The King of Pentacles is how to apply your resources externally. So, using your resources for their best effects externally. So, whether that's in how you spend your resources or apply them for your daily needs, or whether that's some kind of investment, or whether that's just giving, volunteering, or helping a friend, or donating money or time or resources or anything like that. So that's just, you being able to expend your resources externally and knowing how to do that well. All right. So we all need to learn how to do that. Not only, getting the resources, using them effectively for yourself, but then also expending them externally effectively. So that's the King of Pentacles card for the feminine energies. Okay. And then for the masculine energies, we got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Cups card is a card that talks about being emotionally satisfied from within. Okay, so it's the idea that we often have this hole inside of us that we're trying to fill, and along the journey, what we have to learn, and this is the Eight of Cups, what we have to learn is that that nothing outside of us is going to properly fill that hole, right? So we can have all 8 of those cups, and we're still yearning for something more. And that something more that we're yearning for is, in reality, what I like to think of as the Ace of Cups. It's that thing that we can only find from within. And once we find our internal cup, then we will, regardless of what we have outside of ourselves, we will be satisfied. Right? We'll always be satisfied wherever we are, whatever we're doing. And without locating that internal, that cup within us, it doesn't matter how many cups we have outside, we'll still never be satisfied, right? So that's the significance of, having the Eight of Cups, where you've got all those cups and you're walking away because you're still not satisfied. It doesn't matter how much you have. And I've been in this situation myself. I spent years working on trying to climb the ladder, make more money, get into higher positions, and I had friends that made half the money I made or a third of the money I made. and they were far happier than I was. I was not satisfied. I was not happy because I had still not really embraced the idea that in order to be happy, in order to be satisfied, you really have to locate that internal cup, that ace of cups, that cup inside of yourself. And you have to embrace that. And that has to be the main focus of your life. And if it's not the main focus of your life, it doesn't matter how many other cups you have outside of yourself, you will not be happy. Or it will be a very superficial kind of happiness. There will be that hollowness inside. So the masculine energies are still working on that for this week, in some way, shape, or form. Now there are, ways. There are big ways that this applies into our life, and there are small ways that this applies to our life. Right? It can come up in a lot of different ways, a lot of different manners, and whether it's a small thing or a large thing, right? So this week there's some way in which the masculine energy is still striving for something, to find that external thing that's gonna bring happiness. And in reality, it's really only when you are being guided by your internal happiness that you will be satisfied with everything around you, whatever that is, right? So look within, be guided from within, and you will be grateful for what you have, whatever that is, right? So that was the masculine energies. And then for the oracle card, I drew talisman, the talisman card. Sorry about the glare. There we go, that's a little better. The talisman card. And as usual, I'm going to read that for you. Okay, the talisman card. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. It certainly works. For the Nine of Cups card, wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. Okay, well, that certainly talks about, to both of these cards, right? So the Nine of Cups in reverse is talking about patterns that, we've learned these patterns. We know that we have to, in all of our endeavors, find that internal guidance, that internal passion, what really matters to us, in order to appreciate all of our external realities, right? The things that we have in our life and what's going on. And then the King of Pentacles, it talks about knowing how to expend our resources wisely, time, energy, money, whatever that is, right? So we want to be wise in our choices of how we expend these resources to make the most of them, right? We've worked long and hard for these resources. When you don't have that internal guidance of your internal cup, then oftentimes you're going to expend a lot of resources looking for something outside of yourself to fulfill you, to make you happy. And it doesn't work. It never does. It never does. That's just it's a fleeting high. It's a drug. So yeah, let's focus on finding that internal happiness, that internal satisfaction, so that we can use our resources wisely. All right. That's it for the week. I hope you're all doing well. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.